What's up, Bazzle babes? Your girl is back. Miss Bazzle is back with another example of how to write a thesis statement. Hold on. Let's try this again. A thesis statement is the most important part of your essay. It is a statement to prove your position, how you feel about it, and it's your job to persuade the reader to agree with you. Kind of, sort of. Okay? So it's a statement, your position on the topic that you're writing about. It's like you are a reporter and you're reporting some information. Expository writing is you're writing more factual. You may have done research on a topic. Is not telling a story, because I got stories to tell, but this is not the time. Maybe if I'm using it in an example in my body paragraph. So listen. We got a new topic now. Let's pretend like we did all our brainstorming, because you do that first. Start with your brainstorm first. We did that already. So the topic now, this one I had to think twice about this one. Okay. Should corporal punishment be used in K through 12 schools? Let me tell you something. Listen. Let me tell you something. If you don't know what a word means, please look it up in a dictionary. You can't write about something if you don't know what all the words mean. Do you know what corporal punishment is? Do you? Listening. I'm listening. Should you get pow-pows in school? Bam, bam, bam. They used to do that back in the day. Sometimes it takes a village, but this is, you know, we're in a new time. So, do you believe, or do you feel, do you agree that corporal punishment should be used in school? Should he come back to school? Because the way some of these kids behave. But anyway, that is your job to prove or to persuade your reader. Yes, it should, and this is why. Why do you think corporal punishment should be in schools? I'm not going to give my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what you have to do. Let me tell you something. This is what we're doing here at my school. You might do it differently at your school, but for these kids, they use this system in 6th grade. I teach 7th grade, so they should be familiar with this. But that's all right. It could be a refresher, or they could be hearing it for the first time. So let's try another example. Let's break it down. Let's think. Should corporal punishment be used in schools? Okay, we're going to use the TPR method. I'm using boxes this time. I don't know, maybe I'll draw little cars next time. Whatever's going to work for you, that's what you do. Your paper needs to mirror what I have on this board. Do we get that? If you don't understand something, I can pause the video. You can raise your hand. You can ask a question. But don't leave this class and don't understand, because we can press rewind. You can press rewind at home. You can press rewind in the car. You can press rewind in the bathroom. You can press rewind in the kitchen. You can watch it while you're eating dinner. You can watch it during breakfast. So if you don't get it, it is on you, because this is how you write a thesis statement. Look at it, absorb it, massage it, rub it, flip it, try it. Okay, so let's begin. The topic, you are going to rephrase, rewrite, put the topic in your own words. Okay? So what's the prompt? Should corporal punishment be used in school? K through 12 schools. So how can we reword it, rephrase it in our own words? Pow-pows in school. So, topic. Corporal punishment used in school. Corporal punishment in schools. That's what it's about. corporal. Okay, hold on. That's what it's asking. Let's check our work. Make sure we are staying on the topic, because that's what good writers do. And you're a good writer, or you're on your way to being a good writer, because practice makes improvement, because nobody's perfect. Okay, so we got the corporal punishment, bam, bam. And we got in schools, bam. So we're on topic. Make sure you're on topic. You can't be lazy. So what is your position? Do you agree or do you disagree that corporal punishments should or should not be in school? I'm going to say, since I'm a teacher, I'm going to say no. No. Then I'm going to rephrase my position by writing and restating my position. So this is the second step. We rephrased the topic, then we stated our position. Now we're going to write our position. Corporal punishment should not be used in school. That is not our thesis statement. That is just our position, our belief, our take on the situation. So that's just our position. That is not the thesis statement. So now we brainstormed before this, and some of the things we came up with, I'm just going to put it here. Emotional stress. So we came up with some topics over here, okay? Various topics, but the one that really stood out is emotional stress. So that's the reason I'm going to use. You may have other reasons, but we are only going to focus on one idea. Our reason is like, why? Why do you feel corporal punishment should not be used in school? What is your reason? You're going to be like, because I said so. That's not good enough. So you need to come up with the reason why. So just choose one reason. And I'm going to say emotional stress. Right? And we have anxiety, and along with that, emotional stress. Right? So because okay, so now I'm about to formulate my thesis statement. I'm using part of the prompt, I'm using part of the topic, part of the position, and I'm going to throw in emotional stress. I'm choosing to write about emotional stress. One specific idea that I'm going to be writing about in my body paragraph, and I'm going to explain it and break it down. Okay, so let me think about this. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Writing something, I'm going to erase that because as I was thinking, my brain was writing. We write to rewrite. So this is a draft. We're formulating the ideas. So no one writes a perfect first draft. And this is what it looks like. So because I don't have an eraser, I got this. Okay. Let's see. Let me just start over. And this is what writers do. This is what a good writer does. punishment in schools may cause students to become emotionally stressed. That's my statement. It can be reworded, but as I'm writing the essay and I have my completed first draft, I may play with the wording a little more, but this is a nice beginning. Corporal punishment. Now let's check out stuff. So does it match our prompt? Am I answering the prompt? And that's what good writers do. They want to make sure they're following the prompt and answering the prompt, the right portion, WRITE, because on your state standardized test, it will be in bold letters, right, telling you what you're writing on. So let's go back. We got corporal punishment. Corporal punishment is matching. In schools, we got schools, and then my reasons. Cause students to become emotionally stressed. So that's my reason. So do you have any questions? And then I'm going to explain. This thesis statement in my body paragraph. This is a nice start, especially for middle school. Sometimes thesis statements can get a little more complicated, but this is a nice start. So this is a formula I want you to use. Use how I wrote mine, the process I used to write mine. I want yours to mirror mine. My reason or my final thesis statement is not corporal punishment should not be in school. That is not my thesis statement. I have to give a reason and what I'm going to be writing about. Yeah, that's your reason it shouldn't be used in school, but why? And so my why is it can cause emotional stress, okay, on students. And there are a whole plethora of other ideas I can write about, but I just honed in on this one. There's so many other reasons, and based on our background, history, and life experiences, we're going to come up with various different ideas that you can write about. Well, we're just going to focus on one. Sometimes I used to teach and we would focus on two controlling ideas to write about, but we're just going to focus on this one. That's the thesis statement. Okay, so you want to use this TPR formula to write your thesis statement. So I'm going to give you another topic on a TikTok, and I want to see what you come up with.